What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. And today we're gonna be reacting to 10-year-old boy fatally shoots his mother for not buying him a virtual reality headset. Before we get into this video, I want to send my condolences out to the mother that got killed in the situation. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sad for people losing their life for like senseless shit. I feel like a lot of the times like shit like this happens when parents fail to get their kids like necessary help that they need. You know what I'm saying? Whether it come from abuse or lack of a person, or you know what I'm saying, like I feel like shit like this happens to, most likely those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? It don't make it right, but I just feel like people need to pay more attention to their kids and try to get them the help that they need to prevent things like this happening. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos like me to react to, my social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I'll react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
It's still a surprise when there's a shooting around. Usually it's a quiet neighborhood.
Steve Frisch has lived near 87th and Hemlock for more than 2 decades. His quiet neighborhood was shaken up last week after police say a 10-year-old boy killed his mother. Frisch described the family as average.
He just asked me how I'm doing and stuff like that.
According to a criminal complaint, the boy originally told police he accidentally shot his mom when he was twirling the gun, but the next day the family called police with serious concerns. They say the boy told his aunt he was actually aiming the gun at his mother. According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Police.
You see, like, what is a 10-year-old kid doing with twirling with a gun? You know what I'm saying? I'm for the open carry law. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every family should have a gun in their house for the safety of the family. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's a single mother, single dad, the whole family. I feel like there's always should be a gun present in the household, so that way, everyone's safe just in case anything happens, God forbid. Right? But I do feel like if you're gonna have it in a place where your kid is not gonna get access to it. Whether it be 10, 8, 15, 17, whatever the case may be, put it in a location where your kid can't get access to it. There's no reason why, or there's literally no explanation as to why your 10-year-old kid was in the house twirling a gun. And we're not talking about a water gun, we're talking about a real gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did poor as a mother trying to keep that gun away from that kid. You know what I'm saying?
They say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he took up a shooting stance and that he wanted to shoot the wall to scare her, but she walked in front of him. Family told the police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life, and at 4 years old picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain. The criminal complaint states that 6 months ago, the 10-year-old filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire, which caused a sectional and carpet in their...
This kid was you know what I'm saying, this thing just goes to show like what I said was right. You know what I'm saying? Like kids don't just wake up one day and just be evil. Kids don't just wake up one day and start doing irregular behaviors. You know what I'm saying? It's 9 times out of 10 it's stemming from something that's going on within our child's life or something that's going on within the household. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of parents choose to just ignore it and just be like, no, it's okay, it's gonna get better. No, your child needs help. Whether it's professional, whether you want to sit down, whether you want to talk to him, whether you want to, whatever the case may be, your child needs help. It's consider the fact that you know that these behaviors are irregular. Swinging dogs around and the balloons and gas, filling gas flammable liquids into balloons and shit, setting shit on fire. It's like that's clearly something wrong going on with the kid. And then your kid have anger issues. Go get him help, or try to keep things away from him so that these things are prevented from happening. Like, people got to pay more attention to their kids.
Home to catch fire. A sibling told police the 10-year-old was meeting with a therapist who gave him a concerning diagnosis that led his mother to place cameras inside their home. The cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago. A family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen. This morning, we asked Mayor Kevlar Johnson about the charges the 10-year-old is facing.
Anytime there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lose their lives in the city. In this particular case, I don't have the details just yet. This is something that is just coming to my attention just this morning.
Like, I know a lot of people are gonna look at this case and feel like that this boy just shouldn't, go to jail or, suffer any kind of serious consequences behind his actions. But yeah, like I said before, like, this all stems from previous behaviors constantly building up, happening, and just people just ignoring it. You understand what I'm saying? And then people want to wait until the last minute or wait until it's too late to try to react to situations where the things are getting worse. Like you can see that in the reports that this kid's behavior was getting worse and worse and worse, and now he took his mother's life for some senseless bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Again, I feel like a lot of people are gonna hate the fact that they don't want to see this kid go to jail for his crime. Me personally, I think he doesn't need to go to jail. I think he needs to get help. Even though he did commit a crime, a very, serious crime, I do think he needs to go get help, not be placed in a jail where he's probably gonna get worse treatment than he's probably ever gonna get. He's really not gonna get help. He's just gonna get worse. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you parents need to pay more attention to your kids. You know what I'm saying? She had a gun in the house. Instead of you put like a code, you have keys. Like he could easily get those keys and stick. How hard is it to take a key and stick it into a box? I feel like you should at least have a code or fingerprint, something that it wasn't easily able for him to get access to. You know what I'm saying? So, like a lot of people, just ignore. I'm not gonna say play, but like a lot of people ignore their kids' behaviors or like their ways or their conditions and shit and just brush it off. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right, because shit like this happens where parents lose their lives. Or thank God it wasn't another one of his siblings that, you know what I'm saying, that got hurt in the situation, but unfortunately it was the parent. So I really think a lot of people need to start paying more attention to their kids so shit like this don't happen. Again, I'm sorry. So my condolences out to you and your family, to the family that happened to this happened to. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people need to, pay more attention. You know what I'm saying? You should have kept the gun in a safer place, away from him, got more help, something to keep this kid out from like this happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's, at the end of the day, it's stupid, it's senseless as fuck, but it came from a multitude of events, it came from like multiple events occurring that led to this thing. So just pay more attention to your kids and try to get help for your kids when you see fit. And don't try to brush it off and ignore. That's the end of this video. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys let me know how you feel about this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.